the San Diego Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Demon Deacons will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense will come out first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Napier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw on third. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Aztecs will hustle to the line. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Napier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Conway. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
I love the job by the receiver there on the curl route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant and they would want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it and secured the catch.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Aztecs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. He'll pull it on the read. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
The Demon Deacons are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. To the air on first down. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, running back on the move. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
The Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Dickey.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Gives it on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air. Holds it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Completes it in the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the en route there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Wants to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. It's a draw. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. The Demon Deacons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wake.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Army has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they parachuted the ball into Michie Stadium, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 10 over ULM. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's McCoy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Complete to the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. The Aztecs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. He's got it. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Motion from the wide receiver. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs! And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Setting up for the extra point and the time. And they did tack on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. He's got him. Tackled there by the defense. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Mays. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Safeties are in the back, and they have so much ground to cover. You see them. They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going and making the big turnover.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. Third down play from the gun. Grab near the marker is Conway. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Quickly out to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. And the Aztecs are on the move. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? He sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Aztecs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got his man on the right. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Nice move to pick up yardage. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the Demon Deacons will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 6 over Oklahoma State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense has them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
The Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Aztecs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab inside the 30. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
The Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Find space on the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Wants to go up top. He's got it and still on his feet. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. Trying to find the end zone. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? He'll ride his man on the option. The give on the option. Picks up the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Man, I think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive, but you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead in this football game.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his tight end. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Aztecs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Conway. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. It's good. It's now a one-point game, 14-13. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
The Aztecs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Got the first down and still on his feet. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Across the 45. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Hauls it in.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You can tell these two.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
San Diego State, 13.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Snags a quick pass on the left. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Aztecs want to move quickly.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Try to get it to the edge. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Snap from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Dickey. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Aztecs are marching down the field.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw it. This time it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the read to the left. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Here's the handoff. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. And the Demon Deacons are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. He's at the 30. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Demon Deacons racing to the line in the hurry-up. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Mays. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
There ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Army is running away with this one. Not since the days of Mr. Inside and Mr. Outside has this offense looked this dynamic. They're up by 17 over ULM. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Because the QB anticipated that curl route so well, he got it to his receiver early against zone coverage. He had space to work with. After he caught the ball, he was able to make a guy miss and move the chains.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So his field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Never a doubt. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Got it behind the line. It's DeLuca. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right on the money. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Mays. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Give to the back. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to throw on first down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Napier. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's been throwing bullets all over the field. You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers.
Touchdown, San Diego State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Hard-hitting tackle. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the marker. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Give to the running back.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Demon Deacons will punt it away on fourth down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to the ground with the running back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Oh, man, and that's a big interception late in this game. And listen, I know you're trying to go vertical with the 4 verts, but so did the defense. Great job staying deep, playing the football in the air, and forcing the ginormous turnover.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Quarterback running on the draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Demon Deacons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it to the back on the draw. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man in the middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Finds his man. It's Mays. Breaks into the open. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. With the run on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Fires into the end zone. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Aztecs! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves. But what a play.
They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. He's looking to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. He'll be stopped short. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th. They'd hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. A quick pass to the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle. It's DeLuca. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense got it. They're on the run. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And a chance to take the lead in this game goes by the boards with the fumble.
They knew they had that golden opportunity right down in the red zone. We're in the second half right now, and they're not going to get that many more chances. I think just being a little bit too greedy on that play. You need to understand when the play is over. Give the defense a ton of credit for creating that fumble.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. There he goes. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Mays. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive...
Touchdown, Demon Deeks! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Here comes the 2-point try. Snap in the shotgun. And this will be caught as they convert the 2. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. On target over the middle. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. The short hands, it's Dickey. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he got a hand on it and knocked it away. Incomplete, and the game is over. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. Does the portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And